MPP confusion ayebasa obi asemo awokan yete ye baby na MPP for eba be katre Ghana for say omo pese omo recall parliament na omo ekokoye serious government business and you say oh am my path for MPP for because omo mayati ase say NDC for MP Ghana ye sebi omo MPP for no mo pe Ghana ye inti no se omo ko parliament no mo akoye enyamapa abambagbe no ntumi nkan ho hwe obepene na MPP for aba and then omo baya omo amba parliament omo boycott ye na omo wiye no omo akoye press conference Afenyo Markin aba be kan sembebre na me be reading nsem Afenyo Markin waka because ono ankasa the member of the NPP caucus in parliament Canada Japan and so den sema ba betudwa ono nso in a way no we expose Afenyo Markin. By yanking kan or say why we boycotted parliament for the second time. Afenyo Markin explains. Now or say the leader of the New Patriotic Party NPP members of parliament Alexander Kwame Afenyo Markin has explained his caucus's absence from proceedings in parliament on Thursday, November 7th, 2024. Speaking to the media after the Speaker of Parliament adjourned the meeting indefinitely, Afenyo Markin accused the Speaker of betraying an agreement made prior to the sitting. Inti yenya yeti echini yenim die ekoso. Afenyo Markin ena watch say Abambagben betray no. Inti I want to believe so oni Abambagben koko ye meeting ena Abambagben can be betray na anyenede. That's what I would like to believe. Now say according to him, they had agreed that Speaker Abambagben would address the National Democratic Congress members of Parliament as the minority caucus and instruct them to sit on the minority side of the House. Into say oni Abambagben kasae, Abambagben ti asiye se many NDC for be kasa na omo free majority side no mo akwa minority. He claimed that the Speaker had assured certain stakeholders, including the Peace Council of Ghana, that his earlier declaration of 4 seats in parliament as vacants no longer stood after the Supreme Court's order. It was say Abambagben any Peace Council akasa Abambagben Natural Peace Council say indeed sa 4 MPs a wopami omono omo betumi ayeden aba parliament. He stated that the NPP MPs chose not to appear in the House because they did not want to participate in what they perceived as lawlessness. So say MPP for the Intioma member Tenase say Osha Ghana I mean you can't lawlessness out here. Yes, lawlessness is going on and they don't want to partake in it. Cool. Also the NPP caucus leader further alleged that although the clerk of parliament had correctly labeled the majority side of the House, the NDC MPs removed the labels and took over the side of the chamber. So say omoko parliament no ye label majority side wonu susu say majority side na ye label na yomo MPP for now so NDC for bantem and omo ba be yi sa label ni na free ho. He accused the Speaker of enabling the disorder in the House and endangering the country's democratic process. The Speaker of Parliament Abambagben once again suspended the sitting of the House Sunday anasini die say ne yomo kano no that's indefinitely. The suspension was due to the NPP MPs boycotting the House's sitting on Thursday, November 7, 2024. The Speaker explained that he had to suspend the meeting indefinitely because the House did not have the numbers to make decisions. He also said that there was no business before the House for consideration because the Business Committee of Parliament did not meet to present one to the plenary. Bagben expressed his frustration about the absence of the New Patriotic Party members of Parliament because he summoned the House upon the request of the leadership of the MPs. On Tuesday, October 22nd, 2024, Abambagben adjourned the sitting of the House Synod year, and it goes and it goes on. Now, it's clearly no, Afenyo Markin, and I want people to understand because Afenyo Markin has now made his point. Okay, so into me pese Ghana 40 years here. Okay. Intino MPP for let me show you something. I want to show you something. Afenyo to recall I want to show you something, and I want us to do analysis because Afenyo Markin ababe event saying explanation. Okay, so I want every single Ghanaian to understand. Let's go to the standing orders. Afenyo Markin omo yusu ya omo ederi call parliament. Okay, now let's go to the standing orders. Or say urgent matters for consideration. I say na ayeme deno. Urgent matters for consideration. So the reason why omo free parliament you can't say parliament because MPs no omo nina ye campaign. Omo ye campaign omo constituencies. And the afro omo say omo bra ebi mu etu kwan to omo anomo northern region in aba. Omo voter region in aba. Enyo mu nia no mo won kran. Nti omo ye campaign in their various constituencies. And the aton sa from say wamomra to mo waste time e waste fuel o hwe ba wamo bakra na risk at ya see omo nkwa omo risky omo nkwa and all that into omo aba. Now the reason why I know mobile parliament no any urgent matters for consideration enti an ye say wamo mfi northern region ni bebi omo bia embra no reason enti an omo mbra no any motion on the financing agreement between the government of Ghana and the International Development Association for an amount of 250 million United States dollars for the Ghana Energy Sector Recovery Program. Into Ghana, and there many who can say ye dundum light by heart. Into your energy sector recovery program, no. You say America for and then America for International Development Association. Epeso mama Ghana sika $250 million. Near the share your energy sector emu what you say. Intino ayadia nanka ebeboa yen ye energy sector 250 million. Tinanki ye ba parliament ni aba be approve sa deal no. Na Ghana yenya 250 million, right? Request for tax exemptions for designated beneficiaries under the One District One Factory program. Listen, NDC phones and more can say sa de we omo ye dia ma wo mo cronies, but no problem. Ye pese ye tete tax so emo omo a wo mo ye One District One Factory no. A wo mo ni omumbie nyuma na Ghana for ye de enye nyuma ye because Ghana ende emebunu bebre ni edwuma ye. Inti ye pese ye biem. Inti One District One Factory no companies bi ye pese ye tete tax so eye den emomo. Second reason inti aye ka se nanka muni na mun free baby a mo akọ northern region and all the hinterlands and far na mombra ni embe ye sa de o ne mbo Ghana mbebunu. 3. Ghana Financial Stability Fund, an International Development Association facility of $250 million. Into another $250 million, into $500 million. No. Into MPs na yesi omombra no mo be approve $250 million for the energy sector energy sector. Almost also be approve another $250 million. Ghana Stability Fund. Okay, into sikandi ni na total no $500 million. Inti MPs ni na yesi omo free baby omo wono constituencies nembra no mo ba approve $500 million. Boni nim. Another one, Budget Bill 2023, Rent Bill 2023, University of Local Governance and Development Bill 2024, Social Protection Bill 2024, Interstate Succession Bill 2022, Chartered Institute of Reconstruction and Insolvency Practitioners Bill 2023, Ghana Industrial Property Office Bill 2024, National Petroleum Authority Bill 2024. And so for any person who does not understand what's going on, Afenyo Markin fra wa petition say ye free parliament no, and yes nanki ye free keke, ye free so that ye be boa Ghana. Ye be boa Ghana na mbebu no enye juma One District One Factory ye be more tax release no mutumi afa Ghana mbebu no more ye sanso be nya sika $500 million na boa oman no ye wie ye no ada emre bia ye hwa Ghana eto atochema ye pese ye siesie no. And now Afenyo Markin is telling us say the only reason in our boycott parliament and they say ye katre wo mo say MPP for montana majority side mo call ye no na majority side na NDC for atena ho and na minority side no wo ho omo se omo ntena ho da enu hunti $500 million anke wo say oman no yenya no enu hunti ebebo yen enu hunti Ghana mbebu no e wo say na ke ye adwuma ye ma tax release nanka one district one factory companies be enu just because Afenyo Markin enya eye baby a wono pese wotena e wo parliament. Basically that's what he's telling us. That is what Afenyo Markin is telling us. And so his sitting place in parliament is important than the $500 million and ankomani yebenya. The sitting place ewa parliament no important emano than one district one factory ya embebunu benye adwuma yi. Afenyo Markin sitting place in parliament important as in budget 2023 bill. Afenyo Markin sitting place important as in rent bill. Afenyo Markin the sitting place anko peso tena important say University of Local Governments and Development bill. Afenyo Markin sitting place important as in environmental protection bill. Afenyo Markin sitting place important in social protection bill. Afenyo Markin sitting place important as in interstate succession bill. Afenyo Markin is sitting place important as in Chartered Institute of Reconstruction and Insolvency Practitioners bill. Afenyo Markin sitting place important as in Ghana Industrial Property Office bill. Afenyo Markin sitting place is much more important than the National Petroleum Authority bill. Mumi yambon se mema Afenyo Markin. Yambon se mema Afenyo Markin biom. Se only Abambagbe na kasa. Oma woti asiye se NDC na minority. Baby a wase motena no mokoye na NDC fo atena ho eno hunti. Ade a wankasa wa frɛ parliament se ehun hia nti ye nkonko ye no omba meye. He. Minhie bida. Minhu bida. Minhie bida. Ei. Na me sra de free me maame ho. Me pa de free me maame ho. Na mayama me maame aso aba me meni so. Me koye ne medwa. Ade na me maame me srewa. Wo pese wo yema me ne kra no. Me baaye no ekonwa wo se metena so no me nua keto atena so nti no. Ma me buefu. Ade a me ka se me baba besrew nti bra be yema me ne kra no me mpebio me ko. Hey. Will people say you are serious? And you see, here ego, ego. It is a big problem. Ego, I dear friend, ego, a big issue. Ego, my dear friend, ego, a big problem. So when you now ma o ego enya the best part of you, obe shrin yama. There obi wo hɔ a emfa ne hu. Obi wo hɔ a emfa ne ho. Ono ne de ne se metena hɔ. Se ye form ene ye se mentena. Na wo man ni nya $500 million kra menya. Hey, how do you explain to people that you are patriotic? You want something to be approved for the whole country's energy sector. You want $500 million to be approved for Ghana. And then Oko Parliament no say baby a wase wotena no ye say eho no obi akwa kotena ho nti no ompene. Eh. You see, obi beka say na Oko ya NDC fo akwa akwa nka den nka so mo ye. No problem. Kamoko ya NDC fo akwa kotena majority side. You say yem omonko minority. The last time you did that and obi anka hwe. Last time Oko ya na NDC for etna majority time. What did you do? You still sat at the majority side until say later mwanka samoba besin ye. Inti enda Oko ya NDC for etna majority side no. Enya NDC for MPs ni na nebai because some of them are also campaigning. Inti mu NPP MPs are mobile ya na nka NDC for etna majority side no. Kadia wasa monso mo ya ne se ene ye na ye betena ani atena ha. Enye ntokwa. Last time muni na motena ho obi ankon. And the abe ye ni majority ye ni minority. Ye ni na ye frame. Say ye mpese ye betena minority side ne de ye ni na ye frame. Ye ni na ye tena one side. No problem. Abamba memba no oba be share parliament na se a. Okase mo nkonko tena se a. Utumi tre ne kra se ehun hia. Baby I'm person motena na mbetena. We want to carry out with the important business because ye person money nya $500 million a ye de ba be share ye energy sector dum so e koso na nse no etwa. Dadabi se obi akwa akotena baby a wo pesa wo tena nti Ghana yen ye $500 million embo yen bills are more per se more friend agent bills the embo yen because obi akwa akotena baby a wo tena or parliament. Hey, these are our patriotic politicians. We are effed. Hey, we are effed as a country. I kid you not. It gets to a point where these politicians are emotional about where they sit than the ebe boa o man no. Yeah, o man I say, and then amaka no. Eye very simple. Who the one person bet na minority side na eye simple. Ah, unso twi we konwa na kwotena majority side. Enya ntokwa nsi. Eno no obi abehu ni say why you serious a person pass it. Sa die we am person mo ye. Say ye nipa ba kumpo e na parliament yi a mo koyi. The essence of parliament na mo kono say ne emfaso ne say nipa ba kumpo ne ebenye adwuma na nka parliament on ekonwampo ni ho kra na at least kona koko gina ho say form na obetena kra tena form na masa nipa kro ne nye adwuma because wo ya adepa nti won nwe ho say ade kra ne say ni dabi e ya adepa na wo ye bende de ba ne say ye shia bio ye share be rough. What your comment box me that's it.